proclamation again is for Amateur Radio Week, and seeing that and seeing those folks in action during some events and how they help support the normal communications by means of, everybody's gotten used to these things. I know I've even taken out my landline, so a lot of folks have done that. But what happens when those tires don't work, or what happens when these things are so stuffed up that you can't connect with anybody? And that's where I've seen personally a lot of amateur radio come into focus. So I'm going to read this proclamation, and we have a gentleman here today from Amateur Radio. You'll come on up. I'll get the proclamation read. Whereas amateur radio operations are celebrating over a century of the miracle of the human voice broadcast over the airways. And whereas amateur radio stations become a critical communication link in the event of a disaster, and volunteer radio operators provide situational awareness to emergency managers during and after a disaster. And whereas amateur radio operators have demonstrated their value in public assistance by providing free radio communications for positive community and charitable events throughout Santa Rosa County and surrounding counties. Whereas Santa Rosa County recognizes and appreciates the diligence of these amateur radio operators who also serve as weather spotters in the Skywarn program of the U.S. National Weather Service. Whereas Amateur Radio Relay League is the largest organization for amateur radios in the United States of America. And whereas Amateur Radio Relay League Amateur Radio Field Day will take place on June 26, 2021, and is a 24-hour emergency preparedness exercise and demonstration of amateur radio skills and readiness to provide self-supporting communications without further infrastructure being required. Now, therefore, we, the Board of Commissioners of Santa Rosa County, do hereby proclaim June 20th through 27th, 2021 as Amateur Radio Week, and it will be signed by myself as Vice Chair through a unanimous decision of the Board. Sir, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. First of all, thank you all for this proclamation. We appreciate it. My name is Art Timms. I'm the Emergency Coordinator for our Santa Rosa County Amateur Radio Emergency Service Team. We have the pleasure of serving the community through the Department of Emergency Management. We actually last year got to activate twice in support of our shelters for Hurricanes Sally and Zeta, and we really enjoy what we do. Not only the public service part of it, but the hobby itself is a fantastic hobby. I'd also like to just take a moment to invite all of our commissioners and our citizens this Saturday, June 26th, from 1 to 6 p.m. We're having our public event at the Santa Rosa County Department of Emergency Management in the parking lot. So if you have an opportunity to drop by and see what we do, we'd love to have you.
Well, thank you very much. I had that opportunity before, and a lot of you folks may not recognize these gentlemen here, but another member of your team is Judge Robert Hilliard. And Judge Hilliard takes a very serious participation in this program. So we appreciate everything y'all do, and it certainly helps all our citizens here in the county and throughout the world. I believe you guys connect throughout the world.
Yes, sir. Yeah, with just 100 watts and a wire in the air, we can talk around the world.
There you go. All right, we're going to come down there and get a quick photograph with y'all. And